Hi there, this is John Highman from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the podcast show. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. And at the website there, you're going to get plenty of ideas, research, resources, that sort of thing to help you build your career in sales, leasing or property management, office, industrial or retail. And so for today's program, given that this property market is changing and reshaping, and that is an enormously good thing, you can now step into a new market with a new cycle with plenty of people who want to talk about property changes and opportunities. So look at this market for what it is. Look at it as a new cycle of opportunity for you. So in starting this particular program today, I'm going to focus down into one particular topic, and that is developing a sales plan for yourself in this new property market. So go and grab that coffee, come back with your coffee and a notebook and listen to this program a few times, because it is a long program. In fact, about 20 minutes. As you listen into the program, you will hear things, you will understand things that you're not doing and that you could do. That's how you can improve in brokerage. Take on board the challenge and change your real estate business so it can thrive and grow over time. Here's the audio. I'll catch you at the other end. So let's look at the topic of a sales plan in commercial real estate brokerage, something that you can work with and develop over time to help you as a broker, as an agent in your location, generate the business that you're looking for. There are some reasons, of course, to have a sales plan in brokerage today. And in this changing market, this evolving market, and the market that is now shaping into a totally new cycle, a sales plan is a good thing to help you stay on task, stay on track, and grow your results. So in commercial real estate today, a sales plan will help you stay on that track with your listings and with your clients and prospects. In other words, the things that you want, the things that you must have, clients, prospects, listings, they all go together. Now that sales plan will also help you with market share and personal profile. The best agents in the industry have a unique marketing plan that integrates into their sales plan. So the two go together. That is the marketing plan for the agent personally and their sales plan to convert prospects to clients and clients to listings. So it is interesting to note that the agents without a plan of this type usually struggle with some stability when it comes to listings, commissions and income. They haven't got something to hold it all together. Their earnings then fluctuate enormously during the year, and soon you will see that the peaks and valleys of personal performance can become all too frequent for those particular agents. So many agents actually struggle rather than consolidate their activities and grow. It's not too hard to change habits, to change focus and to get results. So the active words there are consolidate your activities and grow. Consolidate down into some consistency. And perhaps the most important word that should feature in every agent's career is consistency. Doing the right things, the same things every day. And that is so hard for so many agents. They get distracted. They don't stick to their plan. Of course, they eventually run out of time and money to establish their market share, and that becomes a massive problem. Now, we all know that the income opportunities in commercial real estate are substantial if you work hard and you convert the business. So the focus there is this. Get to the top of your market through consistency, and stay there through deliberate effort and ongoing focus. Stick to your plan. Develop your plan. Remember I said the marketing plan and also the sales plan. The two of those things go together. The marketing plan is marketing yourself locally. The sales plan is actually growing your prospects to clients and clients to listings. And of course, listings to results over time. I could perhaps add one word to that cycle, and that is exclusivity. That is in getting the exclusive listings to control the listing stock so that you can get the results over time. Because we all know that some listings take a good degree of effort and strategy to get the inquiry up and running. So why do you need a sales plan? Here are the 5 reasons why you should develop this for yourself. A pipeline of opportunity will be built around your property speciality and location. So that pipeline of opportunity is unique to you, your location, your speciality, and it focuses back on you so that you can get the results that you need. The next point is this. That sales plan will help you tap into the prospects and the leads regularly. And they are out there. It takes that focus, that consistency that most agents struggle with. And that, of course, is a massive opportunity for the agents that get organised and stay on task. So the third point. The clients that you have served over time will be opportunities for the future with referral and repeat business. Ask the questions, stay in contact, and open the doors for another transaction. The fourth point. Your listing quality will escalate, as will the quality of properties that you take to the market if you stick to your plan, your sales plan, your marketing plan. Sure, a lot of the things that you do every day won't bring any results whatsoever. But that is where you will find the business anyway. You have to talk to a lot of people. You have to engage with a lot of people to find just one listing. So that is the cycle of discipline and consistency. So the last point, the fifth point here. Other agents will come to you with their buyers as you will have the best listings that will generate the inquiry. That is if you have a sales plan, because your sales plan is producing the listings for you. And from that, the other agents will come to you with their buyers as you will have the best listings that generate that inquiry. And of course, your choice is, do you want to work with the other agents or not? And that is your choice. You may wish to sell or lease the listing yourself. So I've mentioned 5 different things there, all about having that sales plan that takes you forward. The disciplined agents, the ones that build consistency into their working day, are the agents that get somewhere. Consistency is a massive word and a huge discipline. And I did mention that most agents struggle with that. I also mentioned that is a massive opportunity for you. Understand it for what it is. Use that opportunity. Engage with people consistently and you'll find the business. So what does that involve? It involves more conversations. However you create that. Usually the telephone is the best way to start. And that will involve every day making lots of calls. After you finish 2 or 3 hours of telephone calling, you can then go out there into the market and drop your business card into local businesses. So it's all easy. It's a basic plan. It's not complicated. But it does require that discipline, that word, that consistency, that other word. So it is easy to see that a sales plan can significantly impact your listings and commissions over time. In that way, you can establish yourself as a top agent in your location and with your property type. Plan to be successful as an agent. Plan to market your property listings in the best ways possible. Plan to market yourself comprehensively and deeply into your location, your territory, and your property types. Plan to grow your list, your client list, with quality people to give you repeat and high-value business over time. So the word I mentioned there was plan. I mentioned it 4 times. Now in saying that, a plan is good, but without action, everything doesn't proceed. So a plan is the first step. It allows you to see what's going on, what you can do, and how you can do it. Once you sort that out, you can then devise the action to move ahead. Now, I know you can't control the whole of your working day. That's a fact. No agent can. There's too much going on. Too many deals, listings, marketing, admin, all of that. You cannot control the whole day. But you can control 50% of your day. That in itself is a discipline, but it works. So you decide to use that 50% of your day in a specific way, and that will be in generating the right people for the right opportunities, the right listings over time. And that is indeed your marketing plan and your sales plan. So that sales plan process, what does it look like for you in your location? What are the objects of that process for you? So here are some ideas to help. Number 1, the object of the process is to put you in front of relevant people that may need your professional service now or in the future. The cycle of commercial real estate is quite long, and for that reason you need to be prepared to establish long-term relationships. You never know when the person you're talking to today will need your help in the future. Number 2, many of the people you talk to today will not need your services currently or in the immediate future. Now that is an ongoing fact. They may, however, need your services over time. Next week, next month, next year. And that can be some time away. Be prepared to build those relationships with the people that matter when it comes to business activity and property ownership. Now, to achieve that focus, determine the client types that you can work for. The client types may be property investors and or business owners. In fact, you'll find most of your business in those two groups. The question then is, how do you connect with them? So that leads me to the next point, number 3. When you are connecting with the people regularly, you will need some relevance and information to use in the process. Everything is supported by conversations. Now that relevance will include newsletters, social media, email marketing, telephone calls, direct mail and brochures. That relevance is based on local market information. It's interesting things. It's not just about the listings that you have now. It's about what's happening in the local area, what's happening in the property market. So what you do is you build some relevance about the market, about the investment alternatives, about the properties that are coming and going from the market, supply and demand, all that sort of thing. Be prepared to share information in a useful way. It's not all about pitching your services. No, it's not. It's actually about connecting and creating conversations. You can drive all of your business from a conversation. That's it. Number 4, understand the local area and the quality properties that should be the targets for your business focus and ongoing prospecting. Know why you should be listing and working with the particular properties and the owners in specific locations. What you're doing there is putting some focus on the properties and the people. Identify the property owners behind each of those properties and establish an ongoing contact program with those people. So there's some research to do there, I know that. And it does take a lot of time, sometimes, to find the right people behind certain properties. That research doesn't disappear. It can take you days or weeks, perhaps even months, to find the right person behind a certain property. So you research the ownership, you talk to people in the area, you talk to the neighbouring property owners, you talk to anybody who may know something about the property owner. You could even talk to the tenants in occupancy. Someone will tell you something about the person who owns the property. So getting in front of relevant property owners should be the first step to establishing continuous ongoing contact. Now that cycle of consistency is there again, and I mentioned it earlier. Establishing continuous ongoing contact is all about consistency. Being prepared to talk to the right people in the same way over a period of time. And that's in cycles of 30, 60 or 90 days. That's it. You'll need some organisation from that. You'll need some sort of database, of course, to help you. But it works. So number 5. You will find that some people in the marketplace are or could be wasting your time. Recognise that. Be selective with whom you relate to and why you do so. In some respects, you build a filter of contact into your database and your prospecting model, even your conversational model. You don't meet with people unless you can see there's a need or an interest there. Remove the redundant people from the list that are wasting your time or could waste your time. That's why your list becomes a focus of quality over time. That list contains the best people, the best properties, those people that need help at some stage. So remove the redundant people. You cannot contact everybody all of the time anyway. You have to limit the number of people in your list so that you can comprehensively work that list. So let's go to number 6. That is tracking and measuring. That is tracking and measuring your contact systems so you know when your prospecting model is improving. Now, you will be talking to a lot of people anyway in that 50% of the day that I mentioned to you earlier. You could talk to 50 or 60 people in one day if you're very focused. And only a few of those people will need to go to the next step, which will be a meeting. That's why the word consistency comes back into what I'm telling you now. You can and should enhance your dialogue to help the ongoing contact process over time. That is your contact process. That is your sales plan, and it is your marketing plan. Putting that sales plan and that marketing plan together will give you the results that you seek. And of course, practice with communications. Conversations will be required. So number 7, a system of this type requires an action plan and a consistent ongoing daily effort. Many agents struggle with that consistency and focus. It's a fact, but it is an amazing opportunity for the agents that pass through that barrier. So if I took, let's say, 100 agents in a group and I asked questions and assessed their activities every day, the numbers are probably something like this. Of 100 agents, probably 10 of those agents are very focused in what they're doing. Just 10%. And of that 10%, maybe 5 to 8 of those agents are extremely successful and focused because they have made the choices to proceed every day with their efforts and activities. So the numbers are there, and the way in which that particular ratio works, the 10% of the 100, those agents in the 10%, they get there because they've made a deliberate choice to do certain things every day. That goes back to the action plan and a consistent effort daily. Nothing takes them away from the action plan and the consistent effort for 50% of the day. That's it. I mentioned earlier many agents struggle with that, and that's fine. So you can resolve that in your activities, your sales plan and your marketing plan. The habits that you develop will help you build your market share comprehensively and deeply. Now, without practices, patterns, and processes in your daily activity, the whole thing is entirely pointless. In other words, the process, the roller coaster of the ups and downs of the industry simply becomes very frustrating. So what did I just mention there? The practices, the patterns, and the processes. When you focus into those particular things, into the action plan and the consistent effort, you'll get your results. Commercial real estate is like that. It requires deliberate action. It is a choice. It is a discipline. So in summary, a successful sales plan in a commercial real estate agency and brokerage is a specific thing, but it's also very personal for you and your property market. You might be working in a great brokerage, a great team, but everything comes down to you. Sure, the team may be really kicking some goals, and that's good. But understand this, everything comes down to you, what you're doing, what you're thinking, and your activities every day. So your goal now is to challenge yourself to establish the cycle of business, action, and marketing in your activities every day. The point here is this: to be successful, your plan must be implemented. It must be adhered to, and it must be very, very consistent. Understand what works for you and get the whole thing started. Refine it every day, track your numbers each week, and understand how things are improving. From a consistent prospecting plan and consistent conversations every day, the numbers work something like this. Monday to Friday, the working days. You'll be talking to maybe 30 to 50 people every day, particularly using the telephone. And then you'll be dropping your business card into certain businesses and tenants in the location. That's all you need to do. But from that process, over time, that contact process can produce for you 2 to 3 listings per week. Now, if you focus into that listing cycle and you say that you will only ever take on exclusive listings, you'll then have a group of high-value exclusive listings to convert to transactions over time. Those exclusive listings should be supported by vendor-paid marketing. That's right, vendor-paid marketing. So that goes into your listing pitch, your presentational process, and you must support that request of the client so they understand the value of spending some money in their property marketing campaign. So that is the formula. That is how you get somewhere with your sales plan in commercial real estate. Take on board the challenge. It's not hard. It's just extremely disciplined. And develop that consistency in your working day. Soon you will find every bit of business that you need and your property market activities will start to thrive. That's it. That is the formula. And so that was the program for today. I hope I could help you there. Think about your sales plan and your marketing plan, because those two things go together, and this is a new property cycle with lots of opportunity. Use it for what it is. So in closing, I'm going to put these particular notes into our online email stream for my friends at the website. If you're not already part of that, make sure you subscribe at commercial-realestate-training.com. Just log in there, join the community online, and you'll find these notes will be dispatched to you via email so you can read them and go through them. So it's John Highman. I'm signing off for now. Thank you very much for listening. I hope I can help you thrive and grow in commercial real estate in your location, wherever you are around the world. Catch you soon.